Welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving straight into the fascinating world of the Senna plant. We'll be breaking down the botanical science, its practical everyday uses, and, most importantly, the absolute must-know safety warnings before you even think about trying it. Let's be real. If you've ever dealt with stubborn digestion, you know exactly how frustrating it can be, right? It's the worst. While a lot of folks immediately reach for synthetic solutions, nature actually has its own powerhouse mechanisms. So let's explore exactly why this specific plant has captured the attention of ancient cultures and modern doctors alike.
Here's our agenda for this explainer. First, what is the Senna plant? Second, the secret, natural compounds. Third, digestive health benefits. Fourth, important warnings before use. And finally, how to prepare and use Senna.
Section 1. What is the Senna plant? Discovering the botanical origins and physical traits.
Okay, so Senna actually belongs to the legume family. If you're ever out foraging, you can spot it by its lobed green leaves and these really distinctive clusters of small yellow flowers. But here's the kicker. Pay close attention to its long, straight seed pods, because along with the leaves, those pods are the exact parts used for medical purposes.
So where does this stuff come from? Well, this is one incredibly hardy plant. It thrives in some seriously challenging environments, growing naturally in the hot, dry regions of North Africa and Southwest Asia. Think about it. A plant that can survive in such harsh, arid climates has to develop some incredibly strong internal chemical compounds just to protect itself. And that leads us perfectly into how it actually interacts with the human body.
Section 2. The secret, natural compounds. Understanding the science behind the plant.
The real secret behind this plant's power comes down to a specific group of compounds called anthraquinone senicides. Yeah, I know, it's quite a mouthful, but these senicides are absolutely crucial to understand. They act as the active biological agents. Basically, think of them as a natural spark that gently but effectively starts up your digestive engine, prompting your intestines to contract and ultimately getting things moving.
You know, nature rarely builds a plant with just a single useful compound, and Senna is no exception. Beyond just those senicides, this plant is packed with flavonoids and volatile oils. These additional compounds work in total harmony with the senicides, boosting the plant's overall health properties and making sure its effect on your body is completely multifaceted.
Section 3. Digestive health benefits. How Senna supports your gut. Thanks to those senicides we just talked about, Senna is widely known as a highly effective, natural laxative for relieving occasional or even chronic constipation. But here's what's really fascinating. Its effectiveness isn't just limited to at-home herbal remedies. It's actually so reliable that doctors frequently use it in clinical settings to completely clear out the bowel before major medical procedures, like colonoscopies. Ultimately, when it's used correctly, it promotes overall digestion and really helps restore balance to your system.
Section 4. Important warnings before use. Recognizing the risks and side effects.
Now, this is absolutely critical. Just because something is natural does not mean it is risk-free. Children under 12 and pregnant women need to avoid Senna entirely. The stimulation it causes is just way too intense for them. And for healthy adults, well, dosage is literally everything. If you take too much, trust me, your body will let you know in a very unpleasant way with severe stomach cramps and diarrhea.
And that brings us to a huge red flag. Dependency. Short-term use, fantastic. It offers great relief for a backed-up system. But using it long-term without a doctor checking in on you is super risky. If you overdo it, your digestive system can literally forget how to do its job on its own, becoming completely dependent on laxatives just to function. You have to treat this as a temporary tool, absolutely not a daily supplement.
Section 5. How to prepare and use Senna. Practical steps for safe consumption.
So, there are three main ways you'll see Senna being used. You can easily grab it at the pharmacy as professionally measured extracts or capsules, which is honestly great because it takes all the guesswork right out of the dosing. Interestingly enough, in some cultures, they even use it externally by mixing it with other materials and applying it directly to the skin to bring down swelling. But, by and large, brewing a simple Senna tea remains the absolute most common and traditional way to use it worldwide. If you are going to go the tea route, making it requires some real precision to keep it safe and avoid those nasty cramps we mentioned. The steps are super straightforward, but you have to be exact. First, boil a single cup of water. Then add exactly 1 to 2 grams, and seriously, no more than that, of the Senna leaves or pods. Finally, let it steep for just 5 to 10 minutes before you drink it. Sticking to this specific ratio ensures you get all the benefits without sending your system into overdrive.
To wrap up our explainer today, I want to turn things over to you. We've just seen how a simple plant surviving out in a harsh desert contains chemical compounds so incredibly potent that modern medicine relies on them for clinical prep. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other powerful natural remedies are out there right now just waiting in the wild for us to unlock them safely. So, if you've ever tried Senna to reset your digestion, I'd love to hear about it. Share your experience in the comments. Thanks for joining us, and keep questioning the science behind our natural world.